It's going to be a challenge this spring football. We have many individuals that will be coming, will be rehabbing injuries, but we all fully anticipate them being ready for August camp. But the individuals who have missed spring football is Derek Barnett, Darren Kirkland, Daniel Bryan, Kyle Phillips, Jason Kroon, and the possibility of Alex Ellis. So as you can see, we're very, very limited, especially in the defensive front. And for the development of our football team, that's going to be a great challenge because it affects the offense and our ability to continue to develop our offensive line. And then a number of individuals who had injuries or surgeries throughout the course of the season will be limited. And those will be Marquez North, Jalen Hurd, Chance Hall, Charles Mosley, Dylan Bates, Corey Vereen, and Rashawn Golden. We fully anticipate them going through spring practice, but they'll be limited in some aspect or another as we move forward with our 15 practices and then obviously with the conclusion of the Orange and White game. So we have to be creative in our practice structure and how we develop this football team and moving forward. But the real reason why we're here today, obviously, is the hiring of our offensive coordinator, Mike DeBord. Just like in recruiting, we had a profile that we were looking for in our offensive coordinator. You heard me talk about the right fit. I think the right fit, that term is all-encompassing for what we were looking for. And not any one in particular order, but first of all was knowledge and experience. I want an individual who could walk into that room and fix the problems of the entire offense, know what they're looking for. So that knowledge and experience was a big factor in this hiring. I wanted to fit with the staff and the players. We spend so much time together. Our program is built off the core value of family, and we spend about 80 to 90 hours together during the course of the season. I wanted to make sure we had that comfort level with our staff, but also with our players. When you talk about our players, I wanted a teacher of fundamentals. I wanted an individual who could teach the fine details of what it takes to play winning football at a very, very high level. And I wanted an individual that understood fundamentals. And to me, that was very important moving forward. Also, I wanted an individual who had been around the development of quarterbacks, who could develop quarterbacks, but also I wanted multi-positional development. An individual who, over the course of their career, had worked with numerous positions on offense. I just think in order to fix the problems, to correct the problems, to continue to grow and develop as an offensive staff, I needed somebody who was an expert in all those phases and the different positions of playing offensive football. Then I wanted creativity. I wanted an individual who would be on the cutting edge of playing football, that had creativity, whether it's formations, whether it's personnel groupings, whether it's motions, whether it's blocking angles, whether it's run schemes. There's a lot that goes into defining creativity. One of the interview questions I asked Mike is about creativity, and he gave the NFL answer that I was hoping for. Is part of creativity is creating matchups, creating one-on-one matchups, getting our best player and letting them go to work and being able to put them around the field to force those one-on-one matchups. And that's something that he took from Mike Holmgren and a number of other coaches that he has obviously worked for throughout his career. I wanted trust and I wanted character. Everything in life is about trust. Everything in life is about character. I wanted an individual who I knew that I could trust. And then the ability to recruit. As we all know, recruiting is very, very important. Good players make good coaches, and I wanted a relentless pursuit of recruiting, which we talk about, and Mike has demonstrated that over his career. And then lastly, I wanted an individual who could manage and direct the staff. As a coordinator, you're really the head coach of that side of the football. And so the ability to manage, direct, lead, motivate the staff, but also develop leadership and motivation on the side of the ball, which a coordinator is able to do. I went coast to coast around the country, interviewed many qualified candidates. I will not discuss the names today of any of the individuals we interviewed, just out of respect for them. in their current jobs in their institutions, but there was a high demand for this job. It was a very coveted position, and very rightfully so for what we're building here at Tennessee. But at the end of the day, Mike DeBord was the right fit. I wanted an individual who could come in, understand our terminology system, understand our coaching staff, and look to enhance our offense, not rebuild our offense. Our offense does not need to be rebuilt, it needs to be enhanced. And I think a lot of people don't understand it takes continuity, it takes consistency to win. And for us, being in year 3 of our football program, to bring in an entire new offensive system, not only is it new for the coaches and how they're teaching it, but it's new for your players. So at this time of the year, it's all about skill development and working on being a fundamentalist and improving the fine details of your game. Now all of a sudden you're installing a new offense, and that's extremely, extremely challenging. I didn't want to go down that path. I hear the term spread offense. If anybody can give me the definition of spread offense, I'm all up for it. I think it's the most misused term in all of football. I think it rivals the term of the West Coast offense. I don't know if people think you're in the gun, you're a spread offense. I don't know if it's personnel. I don't know if it's no huddle. If you remember on December 7th when I stepped forward to that podium and the question was asked about your offensive system, I said we were going to be an up-tempo, no-huddle offense that could control the tempo and be a pro-style offense with the ability to gain advantages through motions, through shifts, through speed, through play a pace. The ability to create space and pace, but also the ability to run the football. Growing up, when I heard the term spread offense, right away you thought of a finesse offense. And we'll never be a finesse offense here at the University of Tennessee. We're going to have attitude run plays within our scheme, but so everyone uses the term spread offense. I don't think anybody truly understands the true definition, because every individual spread offense means something different. So again, we're excited to have Coach DeBord. We've gone through a week of meetings. He walked into the offensive staff on Monday, and we didn't miss a beat, right into our quality control, and that was great to see. So I'm excited to introduce to you today the offensive coordinator of the University of Tennessee, the proudest football program in the country, your offensive coordinator, Mike DeBord.